Hey guys, it's been a while, but I'm back with yet another arena tutorial, and this time we are gonna talk about the Goths. So, let's see, it's an infantry civilization. Units cost minus 20% in Dark Age, minus 25% in Feudal Age, minus 30 in Castle Age, and minus 35 in Imperial Age. The infantry units also get a plus 1 attack versus buildings per age, starting in Feudal Age. Villagers plus 5 attack versus Wild Boar. Hunters carry plus 15 meat, loom is free, plus 10 population in Imperial Age. The unit is the Huskarl, and also the unit decks are Anarchy, create Huskarls from barracks, and Perfusion barracks work 100% faster. Also, the team bonus is that barracks work 20% faster. So, as the tech tree suggests, we usually want to go halves, champion, and Huskarls with the civilization. It doesn't get much else, like maybe hand cannoneers can be useful from time to time. Not the best siege, not the best monks, but the infantry is just sick. Let's go to the game, and I'm gonna show you a game where I use the Goths versus the Turks. Now that's a really interesting matchup, I would say, because usually you would say, okay, Turks should destroy Goths, right? Because what can the Goths do versus the Janissaries? But I'm gonna show you what was my plan to stop this. And my plan was to trash. And why trash should be good? On the trash is not as good as before on Wobblies, the towers are weaker, you can't really do much damage, but my plan here was to just buy myself time. And let's see how it worked. So we start with 6 on food, then 4 on wood. Like, I guess I should have sent 3 on wood when I'm trashing with Goths, especially due to the fact that I'm not gonna do loom when I click up, and then I will have some idle time if I send 4, but oh well. Not the end of the world here. So after 4 on wood we send 1 on the boar, and 4 more on berries, and 1 more on the boar. My map here was good, that's always nice. When facing a sea like Turks, and it allowed me to do what I did in the end. We will soon get there. So getting more on those berries, getting the deers. Like, I made a mistake. I don't know if that's a mistake or not. I went on the deers instead of going scouting, because usually when you trash you want to see where you're going, but I prefer to lure deer. So after we got the second boar, we sent everything else on food. And we want to go up with 20 villagers, 21 population. And as you can see, the fact that I got 2 deers means that I'm blind. I have no idea what to trash. And also the fact that I didn't have to loom gave me some idle time. But in the end, we clicked up and got all the deers. Then sending 4 on stone and 5 villagers forward. Want to select the ones that are not injured, obviously. You can see I'll do it now. Getting 5 uninjured villagers, and we go forward. So usually you want to try and tower forward resources, but because I don't even know where he is, just gonna find him now. I have no idea where to tower, and I just did it randomly in the first place that I saw. But I also like to do, one of the reasons that I do go on 4 on wood sometimes, that allows me to do a very quick blacksmith. And then I do very quick fletching, and it gives me an advantage in a tower war if it's gonna happen. So he obviously wants to go for Janissaries, he's on stone, he's on gold, and he's re-walling. And that's a very nice base to wall like that, because it means that I won't be able to do any damage. But my plan was to buy myself time, to delay him, to get me the opportunity to get to the Huskarls, to spam them, and if I can do that, I can do quite well versus Janissaries. Because imagine if I didn't go for trash, imagine him doing at castle here. I would have been wrecked early in Castle Age. So, we garrison 3 villagers in the tower, with the rest we attack the wall, and then we want to do another tower. Now I realize he's walled, I won't be able to do any more damage. And outpost just to see what's up. And then I decide, okay, well, I cannot push. Let's just try to be annoying. Let's get towers to deny farms. Let's like annoy him. And you see, it forced him to send villagers outside. So he makes a tower, I go back, he goes back, I go back to the tower again. You see, and his economy is getting delayed. Yeah, he's close to clicking up, and he can actually click now up already. But I'm buying myself a lot of time. Meanwhile, at home, we try to do as many farms as possible. Then we want to go on gold. And yeah, you see, the fact that I am here means he's idle in 5 villagers in the tower, 5 more villagers here, and as soon as something like that happens, you need to go back because he can even trap you around, hold yourself around your tower and then kill your villagers. So okay, he takes the tower down, we do one more tower, doesn't matter. He doesn't have fletching, obviously, I have the fletching, so my towers have +1 range, he cannot get to my villagers, and you see, he keeps idling his economy, he keeps sending villagers, and that's exactly what you want here. Some more farms, now on gold. Killing his scout was quite important here, because it would turn into a light cap and it would help him in trying to do damage on me later on. So okay, you take the tower down, we do one more tower, just buying myself time. And I was hoping that those towers will force him to do a defensive castle. And the distance between us is quite big, so the Janissaries are quite slow. And if he does a castle here, it will take him a long time till he can do damage on me. So more and more towers, forcing him to fight again instead of doing a castle. And yeah. Nice as a castle. Okay, we will just continue being annoying. You see, he's forced to make his castle with like 15 villagers. He keeps sending the injured ones back, and those 5 villagers did so much damage. Yes, I didn't kill a single villager, I think. No, we both lost a scout. I didn't kill a single villager, but I did buy so much time and idle him a lot. And now, once that castle is going up, it's time to send the villagers home, since we cannot do any more damage. And trying to keep this tower up makes no sense. So now, after I bought the time, my plan was to go to Castle Age, go home, and get a defensive castle. Like, I was thinking, should I do towers or should I do a defensive castle? But since Goths do not get the guard towers, and due to the fact that you see, my town center was kind of in the middle between the wood lines, and one castle here means that he won't be able to go inside. Like, he will be able, but at heavy costs, because the castle with Botkin Arrow can do the damage. So I decided to do the castle here, but for that I need more stone. So the 5 villagers that came back from the front line are going on stone now. Also, we're getting even the stone upgrade, just because my economy is quite nice at this stage. 37 villagers, even more than he has. Yeah, he's doing Janissaries as expected and siege, but it's just so far. I have all the time in the world now thanks to the trash. And yeah. Now he had 2 options here. He could either go fast imp and go for cannons and Janissaries, which would make me in trouble, but I was hoping that he will try to mass Janissaries and mass siege and attack me in Castle Age, hoping that one castle will stop everything. I'm also walling with houses just in case if he decide to run in, he won't be able to do that. So once the castle is up, adding more town centers, that's 2 more town centers, and we start to boom. I also made 1 husk, even though I knew I couldn't mess them, but I did 1 just for him to think that I'm messing them, so he will have to fortify his defense here. So he still has a villager lead, but he's on 1 town centers and I'm on 3. He was trying to go through here, but still, that would be in castle's range. Now that tower, people made fun of me about the tower on my stream, but I think that's a very good tower. Because even if he breaks that house, which he was very close to do, and if he runs in, he would be scared of that tower, so he'll have to go back. So I think the tower was quite good, considering my options here. So we keep booming with 3 town centers. I wanted to have like 35 villagers before I start massing military. But I guess here he realized that he cannot push anymore and he needs to go imp, and you see he's preparing the resources to go to imp. And I knew I will have to fight in Castle Age versus Imperial Age. But to do that, I need a few things. I need to get Anarchy, which is super crucial because I will lose that castle quite fast in imp when he gets imp. So with Anarchy I will be able to produce those Huskarls from barracks, so that was my most needed upgrade. And I also made the Siege Workshop to do a few rams to help me with taking his castle down when the time is right. Adding more and more farms. Forget to replace your lumber camps when needed. And yeah, now once I have close to 30 farmers, we start to add the barracks. And the Anarchy, did I miss it? No, I think I still haven't done it. Yeah, still no Anarchy. Doing all the upgrades on the Huskarls, doing the forging. I was very close to 30 farms. Yeah, he was taking that town center down, but repairing it would make no sense because it will cost me a lot. I'll just make a mill here and farm around it. So more and more rams. Anarchy, almost ready for Anarchy. Yeah. Doing it, and because I knew that siege workshop, he will take it down with his cannons. I made another siege workshop here to mass more rams. Anarchy is kicking in. I don't even care about that castle. I'm not gonna repair it because I don't need it anymore. It served its purpose, it bought me time, and now I can make the Huskarls from the barracks. Just need more of them. Now, when you want to fight that big amount of Janissaries, you want to have a lot of Huskarls, because if I send them in small groups, one after another, he will just kill them before I get to them. So I wanted to mass more, I wanted more time. 35 farmers is a very good amount. Around 50 would be perfect, would even allow me to go to imp sooner or later. But with that amount of farmers, I can spam from like 4 or 5 barracks. And yeah, now siege worker was going down, so time to send the rams home, so I won't lose them for nothing. Janissaries almost do no damage to them, but the cannons do quite well, so I had to send them back. Just trying to buy myself more and more time. I don't want to engage yet. I want to engage together with both the rams and the Huskarls. Okay, this is a mistake I did. You see, I set a gather point for the barracks inside the town center, and I didn't realize that. So I want to take the best fight soon with all my military, because, well, I mean, it will be a good fight, but it could have been much better. And now I realize, okay, it's going for my economy, time to fight. I was down to 1 town center. So first we send the rams, and then we come behind with the husks. I wanted to buy myself as much time as possible, like trying to even to do the mill, and here we go. Now I sent the husk, but the rams are much slower, so as you can see I'm not engaging yet. I'm trying to go around and then catch them from behind when the Janissaries will shoot the rams. Also did all the walls for easier engagements, and now it's time to fight. I have +2/+2 defense, and look how fast those Janissaries die to those Huskarls. Could have been a better fight, as you see, with those 7 Huskarls, but the military numbers, they were still quite better for him. But the rams from behind, taking a lot of fire from the Janissaries, and the Huskarls can kill everything. Got all the cannons down by but 1. He had lost a lot of Janissaries. And you can see now I finally have more military, and not only is that I did a lot of damage here, I even did some damage to the castle. I killed all the cannons, I killed a lot of janissaries, but I also bought myself time because my economy is working. It's not touching my economy, and I keep messing the Huskers. And now I have the numbers. Rams are less important now because everything is open already, and when I have huge numbers I don't need those rams. I can just kill everything with the Huskers. See, I don't want to chase him, I'm trying to catch him from the front, and even if he hides here, look how fast they die. Look how fast. I can leave a few here, 1-2 hits, and those janissaries fall. The rest can go for the cannons, can go for the siege, and I will just finish that castle off with the Huskers. And now, once I'm attacking, I can keep the spam, I can put the gather point under the castle and keep reinforcing them. Meanwhile, I can focus on my economy. Nothing he can do anymore, especially when he's on one town center, so that rush did its job, bought me time, and as soon as I can spam those Huskers non-stop, it's yeah. So hope you enjoyed this tutorial, boys, and we will get more hopefully sooner than later. So see you in the next one. Bye bye.